Hello, everybody. What is going on today? It is Selena Wilson here, C. Wilson Success, your motivational entrepreneur success coach. And I am here to talk money, to talk finances, most importantly, encourage you to get out there, build, and to have a home based business. 5 simple steps. I can help you out with that, and most importantly, to motivate you and encourage you every step of the way. As I always say, this entrepreneur journey is overwhelming. However, it is very rewarding. It allows you to eventually free up your time for your time and not trade your time for money. And if you do decide to trade your time for money, then you are doing it on your own time. That's it. That's simple. So that is my goal. That is my passion, to reach the masses on that. Okay. Now, I am coming today as a continuation of Living Check to Monday by Lynn Richardson. It's the real deal about money, credit, and financial security. This book is pretty much a beginner's book for those that want to get their finances in order. You want to go by a budget. You want to pay you first. You want to eventually eliminate the unnecessary spending that you do and be able to now put that money from the unnecessary spending into the spending that matters the most, which is you, your business, your children, your family. And when I say put that into your family or your children, especially your children, it's not to go out there and buy the latest PlayStation, the latest Jordans. Everything that I'm telling you is what I've had to learn myself, and I'm still talking to myself. Not everything is meant to be obtained just because we feel like we can obtain it. A lot of people say, it's not a problem if you pamper yourself every once in a while. And that is true. Every once in a while, yeah, if you can do that, why not? However, when you are starting getting your finances in order, you're going to have to learn to live by a budget, a very strict budget, and not going over that budget or, giving in. And so that's what this book does. There's also a continuation, a workbook to this as well. Really, really recommend. I wish I had it close to me, and I do not. I think I have it in the living room. However, it's Living Check to Monday, but it's a workbook, and it's awesome. I will also put that up there as well. The details for this book is down in the description. Now, what I come to talk about is the continuation of this book. This book goes by 7 laws. And the 5th law, I know it's been a minute. I have been into everything, doing everything else. And I came back and I'm like, I have to get back on finishing out this book. Okay? Because it's a game changer. It's a game changer. If you want to start off, like I say, learning more about your finances, this is the way to go. Highly recommend this book, Living Check to Monday. Now, number 5. I know I ran it on about that. However, I'm excited to just share that with you. So, deals at the stake. Number 5 talks about real estate versus deals at the stake. What is a steak? For most of you, it's not the edible steak, the eat steak that you eat with your shrimp, your potato. No, it's not that. A steak could pretty much be anything, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But in terms, if you look in the dictionary, a steak is a post where someone who committed an offense or some sort is burned to the stake. And then, of course, you hear stakes in the heart from is the vampire, that. But this is where pretty much your choice is an offender makes a choice and they're pretty much burned. Okay. And so that is concerning money. How many of us have made deals concerning money where in the end we get burned, or we really regret making that choice. And that is what this book talks about when it says making deals at the stake, such as those kids who are not doing so well in school, and we're buying $100, $200 pair of shoes just to keep up with the Joneses for this kid who don't even want to pay attention and get their work done in school. That's a deal at the stake. You're burning yourself because you're sitting up here wanting the child to look good. And yes, we get that. There's no problem with wanting to look good. I am the same. I want my children to look good. I want to look good. However, unnecessary spending, I'm sure if you're spending money like that on Jordans, there's some more pair of Jordans up there, or there's another pair of shoes that you can get at a discounted rate that can make that child look wonderful. Okay? That's a deal at the stake. You know, we have to be more mindful of that. And if we are going to spend that amount of money, being mindful now instead of spending it on things that are going to depreciate, such as those pair of shoes, putting it into a stock account for your child. That way it grows money. You know, every time you feel like I want to reward you with this, even take half of that, reward with that half, then the other half, put up in an investment. That way, when they become of age and get older, they won't have as many struggles as some of us have had growing up, or in our adult lives, or during, this entrepreneur journey. Okay? So those are deals at the stake. This book, this section talks about real estate being one of the most, one of the most quickest ways to building wealth is in real estate. It talks about that. It also talks about how renting over time can become a deal at the stake, because over a course of time, say if you've been renting over 10 years, you have probably, depending on where you've stayed and rented from, you have probably paid that property over 10, 20 times over, not to mention the tenants that was there before. So we're paying our landlords to become rich and to go do what they want to do off of that money, or put that extra money into some investments and things like that, so they don't have to work hard, you know, versus getting out there and doing what it takes to become homeowners. Being a homeowner draws in equity. That also helps you in building wealth. So it talks about real estate, deals at the stake, being able to stick with your budget, understanding what a deal at the stake is, even with car payments. If you're getting out there, if you already own a home, when you're getting out there to buy a car, being sure that your payments is at least a third of what you pay as far as your mortgage payment goes. And how not going splurging all out. Or another example is you're renting, but yet you out here with the latest vehicle, the latest car. So now you not only have this rental payment every month, but now you have this high car note that you could have probably put on the back burner until you got your money straight, got you a home, and then purchase your vehicle that way. And just purchasing a vehicle that you can afford to get you through. It talks about that. And as I mentioned before, how owning a home is the first step. It also, as buying real estate, talks about interest rates. When we're looking for interest rates, and I get it, you know, you don't want to feel like I'm being gypped out of something, or they're getting over on me, so I'm going to have to pay all of this. I want the lowest interest rates, you know. It happens. That's what, it happens. That's what we do, you know. Or we see that this individual got a better rate on their interest, and so we expect to get that deal. And it's not like that with interest rates. We can't go like we do gas prices, or say you're comparing a hotel fee or something. We can't look at it in that aspect. We have to look at it as, just because this interest rate may sound like the better buy, is it really the better deal? So you want to make sure that you also have a real estate agent, financial advisor, whoever you use as far as assisting you with your financial choices. But you're going to need a real estate agent, and you want one that is competent and that it really cares about you getting in the home of your dreams. Because there are some real estate agents that just want to put you in a home so they can get that commission. No, boo-boo. We don't want that deal at the stake either. So this book, Living Check to Monday, talks about deals at the stake, real estate, paying you first, going by a budget. The next law is law number 6, is hiring a team. Talks about your siblings, other things such as that. I will come again. I'm going to finish out this book because there are a lot of other books that I want to recommend. I want to get out there for you guys. Okay. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you all got a ton of value. If you're interested in the book, take a look down into the descriptions where you can purchase this book and other products as well. That is going to further help your mindset change on money, home ownership, business expansion, how to build a home-based business. Success is now. The time is now. Selena Wilson here. C. Wilson Success. I will see you again. Enjoy your day. Everybody be safe. Peace.